Okay, so yesterday you got three different images and put some shadows on it. These don't have shadows on them yet, but what you're going to do is kind of what's in this picture. Yours won't be landscape like this, it'll be more portrait because you only have three images in there. So you want to keep it a little bit more together and not spread out. So I'll go ahead and open, and you guys will probably place, since you already have your picture of your three people in there, you don't have to open. But since I'm starting new here, I'm going to open up a VP gym picture, and you can just place this in there. I'll give this to you if you want to use it. You can see from the example it's blurry in the background. The reason is because it's not your focus. The focus are the people in the picture. So you need to blur this, and I would filter. You could do the filter gallery and make it a little bit different with poster edges like you have in the past, or you can do what I did in this one, which is do a blur and Gaussian blur and kind of change it a little bit so that's probably too blurry, somewhere in there I guess. Kind of make it blurry so it's in the background, and then you're gonna place some type of pattern. I got a blue pattern, so I'm gonna place the blue, and it's called a blue stripes. And then you want to take that edge off it. You don't want a straight edge like that. Normally what we do is we do a layer mask, and then we start using our paintbrush tool. But I like to add a little flare to it, whether it's a cloud or mountain or something like that. And I've done the eagle. Remember, to do brush presets, we find a black and white image, cut the white out, and just have the black on there. And make that our brush preset. So we get edit, define brush preset, and just call it whatever you want and say okay. So now when we go into our pictures and we want to use that layer mask to delete some of this, so instead of instead of just a normal circle pattern, we can now change that because we have a new brush preset with, and remember you can rotate this thing with a, I don't know, maybe an eagle or something. Remember the brackets on the right bracket makes it bigger, and the left bracket makes it smaller. And so we can do different types of brushes to change this and start making it a little bit different. And again, if you wanted to make it smaller, let's do a little bit smaller eagle, and let's go back there, brush, and smaller brush, and maybe we want to actually put some opacity to this and make it smaller, make it bigger, and you can change the direction of it. You can start playing around with it a little bit, and you're going to get something kind of like that is in the background of that image. So once you've got that edge to it, you've got the images in there, then you need to do some type of text style. You've done that in the past. Maybe add some clouds or confetti in front of that layer to even add more texture and style to your image, and that's it. So you need a background that's blurred, a foreground with the pattern, some changes around the edges to give it style, and a title to it, and that's about it. And make sure you have your three images at least with shadows, and that's it.